VP Nandakumar joins us, CEO and Managing Director with Manappuram Finance. They came out with good set of numbers. Mr. Nandakumar, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Good set of numbers. The NIS saw a healthy growth of 31%, while profit reported an equally impressive growth of 63%. What aided to this growth?
No, this has mainly come from gold loan. Gold loan, we had as expected, we had a tonnage growth of around 11%. But the volume growth was higher. The reason is the price also was an important gold price. When the gold price has grown, that also has helped us.
So, given that the gold business has been showing strong traction and the loan AUM was up 29.7% year on year, did rising gold prices help as well? And what's your outlook on financing going forward?
So we are targeting 10 to 12% tonnage growth. So the gold price, we feel like somewhat it may remain at this level. So the expected growth annually in gold loan is around 10-12%. So Microfinance also has done well during last year. It has grown around nearly 50%. It has grown more than 50%. So that is also aiding our profitability. That business also remains robust. Even though there are some challenges like the bad climatic conditions like flood, etc., even though that has impacted some collection, but generally that also remains robust.
Provisions have also seen a rise. Are you sensing signs of higher stress in some pockets, possibly higher provisioning in the coming quarters as well?
Yeah, we are going more conservative because we know when the economy has some difficulty, some stress, we have to be more focused on collection. So a lot of focus is given for collection, especially stressed asset recovery, whatever is stressed asset recovery. The efficient infrastructure is already built for the collection of stressed asset. So wherever we see the chances of the stress is there, we have slowed down. And also we have brought so many controls in our underwriting to ensure that the quality of non-gold portion always remains good.
Right. So how are your margins in the third quarter and what is the trajectory that you foresee in the coming months?
I don't think so. The margins will remain the same. Even though we raised overseas bonds at slightly higher rate, but domestic borrowing, particularly from CP, etc., it has little cooled down. So the average borrowing rate during the last quarter has come down to around 9.2%. That is the average borrowing cost. So there is some cooling down as far as bank borrowing is also concerned. That is, the marginal cost is around 9.25%. So we believe that overall there may not be much impact, neither negative nor positive.
Right. Your MFI business reported very strong AUM growth. However, the provisions have risen to the tune of about 16 crore rupees. What is your outlook for growth for the MFI segment?
Microfinance business, even with all the stress, etc., we feel like it may give us an ROA of around 4% and ROE of around 20%. This is what is expected. So, of course, there has been some challenges like some political challenges in some parts of Karnataka. In Assam, we have not, even though the other companies were impacted, we are not impacted. Because our presence there, especially in problem areas of Assam, Upper Assam, it is very low. I feel like, our collection with the renewed efforts, it will be maintained around 99%, even though it is slightly lower now.
All right. Now, you mentioned some issues in areas which are keeping your broad strategy under consideration. What are the geographies you're focusing on for growth?
In gold loan, no, we are focusing in the north area. North includes all the states other than the five states of the south. So these will be the focus areas. Even though the gold with the people are not as high as the south, but the competition there amongst the organized players is less in the non-south area. So all these areas, especially UP, MP, eastern states like Gujarat, West Bengal, Orissa and Assam, etc., are giving good opportunities for growth in gold loan.
Thanks for joining us on the earnings this time, Mr. Nandakumar. A pleasure as always.